Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Pinkus, and thank you for joining me. I'd like to spend a few minutes and talk about vitamin D. Now, I get tons of studies, hundreds and hundreds of studies have come out in the last 5 to 10 years that I receive on a weekly basis about vitamin D. It's very, very important for the body in terms of controlling pain, immunity, your balance, your strength, blood sugar. It's just the gamut is just across the board. Now, one of the most interesting studies occurred where they looked at vitamin D levels over the past 50 years. And what was happening is everything was doing really, really well. It was really good levels of vitamin D until 1993, where the vitamin D levels crashed. And it's been that way ever since. Now, what happened in 1993? Was there some cataclysmic event? Was there some tsunami or flood or earthquake? Solar flares? I was looking at all these things. Then I realized that in the early 90s, 1993, 1994, the internet came out. Cable TV, satellite TV, hundreds of channels to watch, video games. And basically, as a society, we went inside and we haven't been out since. You see? Now, even when you do go outside, the doctors are warning you, you got to slather up with sunscreen. So even a SPF number 8 is enough to knock out 93% of the useful UV rays, so your body makes its own vitamin D. So now we're in a quandary. Now we're not getting enough D. Now the studies show that over 17 different forms of cancer are protected with vitamin D and are prevented and are treated with vitamin D. 17 different forms. And there's just hundreds of different genes in your body that are vitamin D dependent. Over 600, in fact, where you need vitamin D for that genetic machine within the cell to work. So we're wondering why we're overweight, why we're tired, why we're getting diabetes, heart disease, cancer, all these various things. Well, the doctors and the research are all pointing to upping your vitamin D on a daily basis. Now, I take vitamin D between 5,000 and 10,000 units every day. My favorite form of vitamin D is one you put under your tongue. It's called a sublingual D. For more information, visit my website, which is Dr. Newton's, like Newton's apple, drnewtons.com. Thank you very much. This is Dr. Michael Pinkus.